your style. Grips on your waist from way back way. You know that I don't play. Streets not safe.
Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be all about highlighting and contouring. So if you want to learn some tips and tricks, then just keep on watching. So my first step for highlighting and contouring is to prime your face and pop on your foundation. So it's up to you whether or not you use full coverage or medium or very, very light coverage of foundation. But for me personally, I think if you're going to be using a lot of cream and powder contouring and layering, you don't need a lot of your foundation. I'm buffing MAC face and body all over using a Morphe M439 brush. The colour I'm wearing is N5. So I'm using MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in the shade NC30. Straight in with my beauty blender, pop it on the tip of the blender, like that. And then I'm also going to use it above the top of my lid, down at my nose a little bit, and above on my forehead. Maybe here as well. The reason I just did it like that is then I can just go straight in and start blending. So I've used my beauty blender is very, very damp. So it's gonna help blend that product into the skin. The next step, if you wanna go for that full-on highlight and contour, is to grab a contour shade in a cream. So this is my Anastasia contour kit. As you can see, I've used this shade to absolute death. I'm just gonna use a brush to grab that. This is the Morphe G3 brush, and it's a synthetic brush. So I'm gonna start at the top of my ear and take it down, but only halfway. So where my eye starts, I'll stop. Because I have a heart-shaped face, this part of my face is, I guess, the widest, so that's why I'm shading there. And also my chin, I like that it's long like a heart shape, but if you wanted, you could shade underneath there as well. And then repeat the same steps on the other cheek. And I like to add contour to my forehead, even though I don't have a large forehead. That helps balance everything out. So I'm gonna lightly place that right near my hairline. And then obviously the same on the other side. I also like to take it down the sides of my nose. And a little bit on the tip there. And then underneath my lips, just to make them extra plump. Now that most of the product is off the brush, I'm gonna use that to blend out the chin and then take that under the jawline as well. I really like to do minimal product and more blending with whatever's on the brush. For the contour on the side, right now it just looks kind of like a line, which we don't want. I'm going to blend it up, because if you blend it down, you're going to take away the whole point of creating that cheekbone. So I'm going to blend it upwards and then dab it in on the sides where the line is so that it's not a harsh line. Dabbing my brush here between the contour and highlight will help bring those two products together as well. And then as well on this side. Now with that same damp beauty blender, I'm going to go over all of the entire face, and that'll help give it a really airbrushed look. So I hadn't set underneath my eyes yet, but I'm gonna lightly do that with a bit of banana powder by Ben Nye. So it's just like a yellow powder. Lightly do this, pop it on. This is just my quick contour routine. Quick, she says. I'm gonna grab MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Deep Dark. First of all, set the contour. Jawline. And then kind of whatever's left, just all over the face. Extra bronze, I'm going to use Give Me Sun, also by MAC. So it's also a mineralized skin finish, but it's a nice warm color, so it's going to really help bronze. I'm going to use my same brush. This is the Mecca powder brush. Okay, So I'm going to use the Anastasia contour kit. I think I'm going to go with this one. So it's Fawn. So I'm going to contour using my Morphe M512 brush. I'm going to pop it into the contour powder, tap off the excess, just lightly contour, just like a little line on the side. And then if you face the front, you don't want to see that line, so you just want it to be right on the edges. The reason I'm using a cooler shade is because shadows are not warm or orange, shadows are cool and grey. A little bit on the nose. Maybe to further emphasize those highlighted areas that I set with the banana powder, I'm going to use the Anastasia pressed powder, banana one. This yellow shade here. First, I'm going to clean up this contoured area here, but just keep it from this side to the middle, where I put the banana powder. Pretty much everywhere that I put the banana powder. Now we're going to highlight, and I'm going to use the That Glow kit by Anastasia. So let's do it. Also, I take that above the brow bone on the highest point where the arch is, onto the top of my cupid's bow, tiny bit on the tip of my nose. And as you can see, this side already looks a lot nicer than this side, in my opinion. Before I move on, I'm going to pop some blush on. This one by MAC. I think this is Melba. And I'm going to place that right in between the contour and the highlight, but not too much on the apples of my cheek. Now I'm getting rid of any harsh lines using a stippling brush. Set the skin using my MAC Fix Plus. This does is just help all those layers that we've put on seep into the skin and make it not look too cakey. Just lining my lips using MAC STRIPDOWN and then going in with a liquid lipstick. Using Anastasia Ashton liquid lipstick.
I need a one dance, got a Hennessy in my hand. One more time before I go, higher powers taking a hold on me.
Thanks so much for watching, guys. Please like this video if you liked it and subscribe to see future videos from me. Bye!
I know you gotta stick by me. Soon as you see the text, reply me. I don't wanna spend time fighting, we've got no time.